Hello there, Internet! And specifically, hello there to all the third graders out there who are watching this. So as part of the World of Stories presentation that Roseanne Dunhart is doing for the English department for the third graders' visit to MCLA, she asked me to record a special video to talk to those third graders about my storytelling and about online video. I may have been doing some video blogging for a while, but I am no expert. Though I am an expert, I like to think at telling stories. The thing that really started this for me, I think, was when I was in 5th grade. We read the book Bridge to Terabithia, and that book inspired me. In the Bridge to Terabithia, the two main characters come up with an imaginary world, and part of what they do throughout the book is they go to the imaginary world and they play in it. So part of what I did in 5th grade, along with reading that book, was as part of a project I created an imaginary world of my own. Now this was a little bit easier for me because as soon as I had started reading the book, I had created an imaginary world in my friend's backyard with her, and we would play in it on weekends. And this sort of play by using our imaginations to go on grand adventures was what sort of inspired me. Through the Imaginary World project, I was able to build more of the world and come up with more stories that go along with it. I'm currently in the process of writing at least 4 books set in this world. But the big thing that I'd have to say, regardless of what you're reading and writing, is that imagination is key. Keeping your mind open and keeping that youthful spirit that I know you have now throughout your life is so important. If you keep that same imaginative spirit that you have when you're young, then you can come up with so many more ideas when you're older. So many different things. You can come up with a ton of what-ifs that you would not have been able to think of otherwise. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that a lot of writers are just kids living in adult bodies, making up stories as they go. Stories are important because they let us talk to people. And I don't just mean, hi, how are you, how's it going, what have you been up to lately, talking to people. I mean really talking to people about hopes, dreams, thoughts, experiences, things that make you, you, things that make them, them, things that make humans, humans. A lot of other species I don't really think have that method of communication. And I don't think I've ever seen evidence of a cat or a dog or an elephant telling a story that they made up to another elephant or cat or dog. It's something that we do that's special. It's also a way of escaping. Say you're having a bad day, you can just open up your favorite book and just start to read it, and all of a sudden all of your troubles are gone because you're in the world of the book and you don't have to worry about anything anymore. You can go on grand adventures without ever having to leave the comfort of your couch. You can experience the world, or other worlds, one page at a time. So who wants to go on an adventure? The adventures you come up with start with the adventures that you start to read. When you read, that opens the doors for you to start going on adventures yourself that you come up with. And when you use your imagination, there's no limit to the things you can do, the places you can go, or the people you can meet, and that is what makes storytelling so awesome.